especially with the Roblox Doors update right around the corner and the developers working very hard on their project, showing off new leaks and sneak peeks as we speak. New entity concepts are evolving to all new heights. We'll be going over insane entity concepts for Roblox Doors, but there's also reports of a new secret entity in Doors later in the video. Which entity would you add into the game? Let us know down below, and let's see some awesome concepts happen. We're from the realm of the Roblox Doors Ideas Wiki. Literally hundreds of amazing concept ideas reside for the game, and a lot of these concepts will actually shock you. First of which is a concept entity simply named Charge. For their appearance is that of a red rosy skull with large flat teeth. They would charge at players in groups of 3 and return one more time for the players that leave the closet. So they would be similar to Ambush, but not really. Along with the attack animation and the sound, this is what the concept could look like in game. Yeah, I would probably be hiding in the closet the whole entire game, to be honest. That's freaking scary right there. But what about this very strange looking piece of orb that is floating around the screen? Well, meet the secret entity concept named Marathon. All you need to know is that they will oof the player on impact and is envisioned for floor 4 as well. This entity will perform like Rush, but every 3 to 8 rooms, you will have them again until it eventually stops spawning. This means you could have them for as long as 15 to 20 rooms if you're really unlucky. The achievement for the entity is cool to note as well, showcasing the mixture it is between Ambush and Rush. Whoa! What's this green glow happening inside the game? Could that actually be Surge? That's freaking insane! Surge is another Doors concept that is also envisioned for floor 3 for the game. And they attack by speeding right through the rooms. The entity has an idle movement that is similar to Ambush that is constantly jittering all over and glitching at the same time as well. This green cloud actually fills within the room before the entity speeds by letting you know to hide quick. Their jump scares also equally as scary as it glitches out during the whole entire screen during the process. With 2 versions of the entity, these would be its achievements as proposed, which would be awesome to see in game. But wait a second, how could you explain all these previous leaks, especially with all the rooms practically being destroyed and thrown about? Well, let me introduce you to a special entity called Gust. As you can see, they are in the form of a mini powerful tornado as they make their way through the rooms. They would not only affect the rooms and its surroundings, but create new paths for players to travel through as well, based on like the leaks. And also, he just looks cool. Being a tornado with large hands like that, I like that. But imagine this. In a different world of Doors, eyes would appear in front of you, but instead of looking away, you'd be forced to look at the entity, otherwise you'd take damage. Well, that isn't actually eyes. It's an entity named Pultar, buddy. This one will basically spawn in and teleport 7 to 8 times in random spots within the room and give 10% damage if you missed its movement. Basically an opposite version of eyes, which sounds pretty interesting. If you get caught by the entity though, you'd get hurt big time by its jump scare, so don't risk it. Wait, what? There's a new secret entity in Doors? If you don't believe it, check it out on Roblox? Even another Roblox YouTuber messaged me about this. Bro, just saw the secret entity in Doors too? You should probably check it out, man. Yeah, go for it? Okay. Of course, we'd get a freaking Rickroll. But hey, at least we got even more concept ideas to go over here. This one's kind of weird. But imagine if Figure and Seek ended up morphing together, forming a very weird monster that would probably give you nightmares. Yeah, well, meet Watcher. Not only will its smile give you the creeps, but their body is also filled with tons of eyes along the whole rest of its body. Also, it looks like their head is rapidly flashing, showing off its high IQ brain, maybe even higher than Elon Musk's. Who even knows? The entity does have a slow movement, but when they do catch a player, it's pretty much nighty-night for them, especially with that loud sound that it plays upon its catch scene. But here's one for all of you cat fans out there. Introducing the entity concept called Miles, and as you can guess, they're inspired from a cat. Miles would be envisioned for floors 2 and 3, and they would meow very loudly, bursting your ears, and then, eating you. You can anticipate them by seeing a small icon of a cat printed upon the next door in the game, and there's even an official jump scare for them too. Just watch this. Yeah, bad kitty. 'Tis a shame you can't hide away from them in the closet though, but the achievement looks good as well. This one's amazing though. Imagine being inside a burnt room that had an entity made out of fire pass through. Yeah, well, you could thank Scorch for that one. Basically, this one speeds through rooms twice, leaving behind a burnt area, and they cause 40 damage instantly on contact for the player within these burning areas. Though not the same, this is an in-game version of what Scorch could be, especially as it features an animating fire effect. Traveling through the rooms would be blazingly fast though, and it would leave the next 15 rooms on fire, forcing the players to avoid hitting these pits of fires, otherwise taking more and more damage. Though 15 rooms does sound like a lot of rooms. But if you beat them, congratulations! You played with fire and won. That's a GG moment right there. This one's interesting too. Imagine a concept that would actually punish you for opening drawers or even hiding away from an entity. And no, I'm not talking about Jack or Timothy in this sense. We're talking about the concept called Fallen, and boy, do they look like a medieval demon. This one would attack any player that opens a drawer or hides for the next 5 doors, and would be featured in floor 3 as well. It would make its presence known by emerging from the ground and follow players for the next 5 rooms, preventing them from hiding. But you can open a special door in order to despawn the entity before this limit. This would make players having to think beyond the box of just simply hiding, increasing the gameplay difficulty in the process. But imagine getting a jump scare like Jack, but they actually ended up taking your health away as well. This is the creepy virus entity concept that would function as a jump scare while dealing the players 40 to 60 damage to the player that is closest to the next room's door. With a 1 out of 200 chance of this entity spawning in, you'd probably think twice before leading the pack and rushing through, encouraging more team effort. But definitely let us know which entities you would add into Roblox Doors, and we'll see you on the next one.